Hi everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Today I'm going to give you an idea for your Easter table. We're going to be making this Black Forest poke cake, which is super easy, and I know that everyone on your list is going to enjoy it. It may look like a hot mess, but I promise you it's super delicious. I can't wait to share how this all comes together. Today we're going to make the most delicious and simple Black Forest cake you could ever imagine. This is my rendition of a Black Forest poke cake because everybody loves a poke cake. And because Easter is coming up, I wanted to give you guys some different ideas about what you could do while thinking about your Easter menu or your spring holiday menu or your spring picnic or your spring party or whatever you do if you have family reunions or whatever. This is going to be great. It's a great carry with you because you can put it in the car, wrap it in foil, and it's going to be great and everyone's going to love it. So I have baked a chocolate butter recipe cake mix in a 9x13 pan, and you can do that according to the box, whatever your favorite brand is. I use a Duncan Hines butter recipe fudge cake mix, and I use a stick of butter, a cup of milk, and 4 eggs, which is different from the label. And now we're just going to go ahead and poke holes in it. Today I have a boba straw, and I'm just going to go ahead and poke the holes in it like that. Okay, now that I have this all in there, what I've prepared is 1 box of instant chocolate pudding, and I use 3/4 of a cup of milk and 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. You can go ahead and use a cup and a half of half and half, and that's the recipe for making pie fillings. So what I'm going to do is, this may seem tedious, but I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put a little bit in each hole, because sometimes when you do the poke cake, that filling doesn't always get down to the bottom of the poke, let's say. So I'm just going to take the pudding in this bag, and this is just a Ziploc bag, and I cut 1 corner out of it. I'll just be filling up all these holes, and then whatever is left over I will drape over the top and we'll spread it out really nice. Now I'm just going to take an offset spatula and give this a nice even spread. If you're not familiar with Black Forest cake, it's typically a round layer cake that has cherries. The cake also may have a soak of kirsch liqueur, which is a cherry liqueur, and in between the layers, and then it's just layered up with whipped cream and sometimes chocolate sauce. A lot of the Black Forest poke cakes have chocolate sauce instead of the chocolate pudding, but I thought that the chocolate pudding would make a little bit nicer of a flavor, and it would give a nice contrast in texture because it's nice and smooth. And the way that we have made the pudding is a mousse style, or the instructions for how to make it for a pie. And then it's a little bit thicker, has a little more body. So now we're just going to take 1 can of your favorite cherry pie filling, and we're going to spread it evenly over the top of the pudding layer. Just give it a little evenness there. Your cherries are going to go where they're going to go, so you know. Alright, I've whipped up 2 cups of heavy cream with a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar and a little bit of vanilla. Now I have stabilized my whipped cream with Ultra Gel. You can choose to use Cool Whip or non-dairy whip topping in the tub that you buy in the freezer. Your choice. I prefer this, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I went ahead and I piped the whipped cream on the top of my cake, and now it's time to cut into it and give it a taste. You're going to want to store this in the refrigerator, and if you make it a day ahead of time, it's probably going to be even better because everything's going to have a chance to soak in. So let me cut a piece and we'll see what this looks like. You can also sprinkle over some mini chocolate chips over the top, and that will look cute as well and add extra chocolatey goodness. Oh, it's going to be a hot mess. Oh well.
The first one always is.
First piece is always a hot mess, right? It may look like a hot mess, but it's going to taste good, right? Look, you can't judge a cake by its
appearance.
You just can't. It's cake. It's not going to be bad, right? So I'm going to have Rick give this a little bit of a taste. Also, keep in mind that I have not refrigerated mine yet, so you probably should refrigerate yours for at least a couple of hours. That's going to give everything time to set and get nice and cold. Then when you cut it, it's going to be a little bit nicer.
That's really good.
Really good?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that really is very good. It's not overly sweet, and the cake is going to be nice and moist, like I said. I've not refrigerated this, but I really want to get this video out for you. So we just went ahead and cut it. Don't judge my ugly piece. Just make it and enjoy it. So we're going to be focusing on recipes for Easter in the coming month. For your Easter table, we're going to do desserts, mains, sides, all those delicious spring recipes that everyone loves, and we're just going to go for it. So I hope that you give this Black Forest poke cake a try sometime soon, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.